Socialism is atheistic. And this confuses a lot of people because a lot of people think, oh, well, hold on, no, socialism is about helping the poor and it's about being nice to everyone and it's about making sure needs are met. But that's not true. And the reason that it is atheistic is because at bottom, socialism, all right, so planned economies, as opposed to an acceptance and a championing of free markets or more free markets. I'm not saying they don't have flaws, but each of those beliefs, the belief in free markets versus planned economies, at bottom, they rely on fundamental beliefs about human nature. Socialism relies on a fundamental belief that human beings don't have a nature. They don't have an ontological nature that's given to them, that's intrinsic. They believe that everything about humanity is a consequence of environment and social engineering. So if enough external pressure is applied to them, that they can be remade. This is why it never works, is because it ignores what we know is actually true, that on a theistic framework, a theistic, paradigm and worldview, that human beings do have an ontological nature. They have an ontology. They have an actual hardwired nature. They have teleos. They have purpose. They have all of these things which make them operate and function a particular way at bottom. And this relies on them having been created for a purpose, on purpose, with certain attributes and aspects that are immutable. There's immutable characteristics of human beings. And so at bottom, those two things are fundamentally opposed. So that's why it's absolutely inconsistent for there to be quote unquote liberal Christians. Liberalism is a precursor to socialism. Let's all stop pretending like it's not. It always has been for thousands of years. Or hundreds of years that quote unquote liberalism has been around by name, to be fair. So that's where the problem is it never works. Socialism never works because it's belief that, well, we just keep pushing. And that's why they keep pushing it, by the way, is because they don't see it as not working. They don't see it's not working as evidence of, oh, well, there must be a human nature. They just see it as, oh, well, it must take more time, more effort, more external pressure and constraint to remake man in our image. Whereas all of us who see the fallaciousness of it go, hold on, why do you guys keep trying this? It doesn't work. Well, that's why they keep trying it, is because they think if they push it hard enough and long enough that it will rewire human beings. But it won't. It won't ever, because human beings have a nature, the nature that they're denying in their deployment of socialism.